and entrepreneurship. The Business and Employment Support Program emerges as a beacon of hope, fostering growth and opportunities for aspiring stakeholders who understand the scope of this program. This project delves into the transformative impact of this groundbreaking initiative.
Because of said na adwuma no akatu asem nti na yentimi employ nipa bebre, especially to some companies.
Anita Kusi Boateng, Reverend Emwakwaba was of my member Bajinshira and Sana Wako. Now, Papa no twas no ya memento. Onim sports ye pa. Or engineer by profession. Ye name sir. O can you patriotic party? What did you ye pa? Secretary or Bojuma, Grand President Kufuor time engineer Kwabena Japan. I am humbled to introduce you this morning. Now, and then we didn't have many because Ghana Nina Ewa Bono. Yaka new patriotic party among Yokunoa. Tibrekase, the national chairman, the national chairman, the national chairman, the national chairman. Ono ankasa ewa hono na yab nipa baako a wa mama ate ase ese eni se oma wa bam ebuda ewo wiase yen nyina nim the number of times okoye ansana Steven ayensu ntim otimi enya national chairman. He is a very fine gentleman. Mama in Sembo no enkosoro emfa emaye national chairman, you are welcome, you are welcome. Na nia yehu yase Adibia ba sebe yesuma banyansafo yensuma na montenten bafo wa me de me frɛ ye wa empanyimfo a ne omo ka bom vice president no president mo na mode YE Youth Employment Agency following the exit of lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodua mode ma Kofi Ban Japan no enti ne yehu saade ewe. He's a very wonderful, dynamic young man. Odi animua. Say I say almost 4 months, 5 months biano. Yeah, enrollee a new model. I wish I for one coming home. Now, Chief Executive Officer, CEO for Youth Employment Agency, Kofi Ba, Japan, Yamana Kwaba, on the Shefitano. Kofi, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Na mame enko me benkum hamra na me hyase e wo ha Kofi deputy enso e wo ha deputy CEO Alhaji Ibrahim Bashiru ono so na ma Kofi supporter ne ye hu nyina no de hunu na ne to aso no aye boys abre oya incoming member of parliament senei uhunu se nyunu jo a uko UTV nom na ye bebobo lotto ho a ona be refine National Lottery Authority. Samuel Awuku, you are welcome. Now me come boss ho. I need to say this. I am the same when you have this opportunity. Ye wo nipa bi wo ho a among respected talent. And ye will be so hard or respected talent. Ignatius Bafo one amama who said, "So talenta or the boo any need." I am proud to announce to the whole world, sir, the last International Labour Organization conference, of course, our Geneva, Switzerland, no, or my opportunity, my witness CV. Me buy and me thinking and me reasoning. As a sense say, oh, we are saying. Let's welcome the Minister for Employment and Labor Relations and Pensions. On one assigned member of Parliament, Sunyani West. Now, say, on any power, sir, over Africa, you know, in terms of ministers, we are in charge of labor relations, you know, one of the topmost governor. Yawa Akwaba. The portfolio, young Conne, a very well-nurtured politician, Vice President Wahai. Semi Kempa every after best April Hobby. Now me who poster. Now Vice President Eboso as the flag bearer of the new patriotic party. Now you will work Bonchenho as running mate. Kabame depa. 1 month semenya odana. Kabame depa. Opa onyimedi maka. Ompa me dem pese okoye. Aha. Maka. Na ame enko eye Honorable Yimano Kofi Ajeman eye DC Doma East Kofi Akwaba Sanso ana my own Doris Asoma eye regional women organizer for the new patriotic party. Doris, you're welcome. Sanso ana Nana ya Jare Amponsa eye second vice chair in the region for the new patriotic party. Now, his or her ubiquitous influence as a mother on this region cannot be swept under the carpet. Or a bad time papa, no for no any in Justina Owusu Awo Batampa, regional minister, you are welcome. Now, who fair and in Tuma or the Bamano, am I proud? So, you're Ghanaian. Yes, and baby, I read I will not be mistaken if I say I am introducing the President of the Republic. Minyeku mintu obia. Nti yankona yenyina yamfa dede ye ene nsembo. Emma the Vice President of the Republic, the leader of the new patriotic party, the flag bearer, the economic management team chairman, the by default of our constitution, the chair of the Ghana Police Council, the economic wizard, or no any schools I can see in Nigeria to say about economics. I am humbled to introduce to you the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia, the next President of the Republic. Now, yenya ya nanom ene asofo no wum sani amedi kan no ye ko no listen e ba no na ye bo bossa ndi entantem no awo urigi mu ya bai ndi bema ye nyina akwa aba ba me mfata am nto so ndi oba na wa ye entantem no de amam ye voice and bonshia regional minister.
Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the Chief Executive Officer and Management Members of YEA, Honorable Ministers of State, Nananum from the Regional House of Chiefs and Sunyani Traditional Council, members of Bruno Regional Security Council, Municipal and District Chief Executives, the Vice Chancellor, University of Energy and Natural Resource, the Vice Chancellor, Sunyani Technical University, the National Chairman and all party hierarchy, reps from the various business associations, distinguished invited guests, friends from the media, Nananum hearing present, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, it is my great pleasure and honor to stand before you today to extend my warm welcome to you on this momentous occasion for the official launch of Business Employment Support Program, a new model designed by Youth Employment Agency in collaboration with the government. Whilst expressing my appreciation to the Almighty God for His grace and mercies granted us all to be here today, I wish to also thank the Chief Executive Officer and the management of the Youth Employment Agency, YEA, and the government for having chosen Sunyani, the regional capital of the Bruno region, for the historic launch of the new model. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the presence of His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, is not only to grace the occasion, but to officially launch the model. It's a testament of the resounding commitment of the government to empower the youth to make significant contribution to the socio-economic development of our country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as a country, we are equally not spared from the effects of the economic downturns of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many businesses are in distress and struggling. Some are either closed down completely or scaled down operations with its attendance workers, layoff, and loss of livelihoods. The post-COVID challenges have made many countries have experienced negative growth rates and require fast economic recovery, and Ghana is not an exception. In view of this, there is the urgent need for conscious efforts to resuscitate these businesses amidst the challenges presented in the post-COVID-19 period, in order to build a robust economy to support our developmental agenda. In the light of this, the Youth Employment Agency, in collaboration with the government, has designed the model named Business and Employment Significantly by the Economic Growth and Development of the Country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Business and Employment Support Program is not merely a model, it is a beacon of hope for our young entrepreneurs and job seekers. This transformative program is poised to catalyze economic growth, foster innovation, and create numerous opportunities for the youth. This has been the major preoccupation of His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Let us therefore seize this opportunity to collaborate, support, and nurture the talents and ambitions of our youth to ensure prosperous, progressive, and brighter future of our dear country and for the generations unborn. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to use this occasion to implore the businesses across the Bono region to take advantage of this transformative program to expand. Let us embrace it wholeheartedly for the rapid local economic development of the Bono region and beyond. At this juncture, I wish on behalf of the people and chiefs of the Bono region, the Regional Coordinating Council, to welcome you all to this very special program, whilst expressing my appreciation to His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, for championing such a crucial endeavor. Your Excellency, you are most welcome. To our guests who have come to Sunyani for the first time, I wish to urge you to have time after this program to take a stroll to the Sunyani Township and enjoy the serene environment and the wonderful hospitality of our people. May this launch mark the beginning of a new chapter in youth empowerment, where dreams are realized, businesses flourish, and employment becomes a relic of the past. Once again, you are all welcome to this very special program. Thank you.
Mohamed Ase, I will thank you very much. That is the beautiful regional minister of our beautiful region, Justina Awo Batampa Usubanahene. Ne welcome address and tentem so no ebre enhye de ne yafa na yese aboa no ne ntakra ena ma ne ho yefe ye nyina ye hu vice president ye ni age ni dwumadi a odi no nipa ba ko hye engine room ho no so ye adwuma no pa aye Dr. Gideon Buako. Doc, you are welcome. Na ono ena afi turn on off akonwa no atone na so ye toaso ana ye koye ni mu no me de nananom ene chief mamnom apamfo no omoba ni nyina no edin ebeba e wose ehunu ne enti ye hye oha na nipa obetunyam ye hu ne enti ye hye oha anopa yi e deputy CEO Alhaji Ibrahim Bashir ono ena obo Kofi Ban Japan chidom yamfa nsembo nhia no na o ma kire ne enti a o the vice president bafo awu anom awoba atampanom ene Kofi num nyina ato aye won ha no sima beye se mienu ntem 120 seconds adenti na ade aba ha.
Your Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, our Sector Minister, Affable Ignacio Bafewa, the Minister responsible for pension, employment, and labor relations, his Deputy, Honorable Bright Uruku Brobi, our past board chairman, Mr. Samuel Awuku, our hard-working board chair, Madam Anita Kosi, our charismatic Kobina Ajapong, the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party, senior advisor, Office of the President, Mr. Fred Owari, my brother, friend, and trusted boss, Mr. Kofi Ba Ajapong, the CEO of YE, and our mother, the Regional Minister, Madam Justina Usubana Hene. I greet all of you and I say good morning. My job is a simple one, is to contextualize the reasons why we are here this morning. Your Excellency, you recall that specifically on the 7th of October 2019, we were privileged to host you in Legon to launch our first very pragmatic and sustainable program called the Job Center in our flagship program under the able leadership of Mr. Samuel Wuku and my friend, Lawyer Justin Kodia Frepong. Over the years, the YE has gone through a series of changes. But when we were hit with COVID, the Youth Employment Agency, through the guidance of the Sector Minister, decided there was a need for us to respond adequately to the effects of COVID. And therefore, we moved gradually, systematically, to rolling out more innovative programs. 14th August, we were privileged in Kumasi to have not less a person than the Chief of Staff of the Office of the President, Madam Akosia Frema Opare, who launched our textile and garment model, the details of which the CEO, when he takes the podium, would outline everything to the gathering. Today, we are privileged again to have His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, to launch yet another life-changing program for the youth of this country. And this program is called the Business and Employment Assistance Program. Your Excellency, permit me to say that after COVID, under the leadership of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, you roll out a program called the PCPEC, Post-COVID Program for Economic Recovery. And therefore, the Youth Employment Agency also decided to fit into that thinking that the Ministry of Finance is undertaking. And therefore, under the able leadership of Mr. Kofi Ba Ajapong, we came out with this program to support young people of this country, basically those within the small and medium enterprises, with some financial support. As I said earlier, all the details will be outlined by my boss when he takes the podium to address the gathering. But Mr. Vice President, senior members of government present, members of the New Patriotic President, staff of the Youth Employment Agency, today, as soon as His Excellency launches the program, I expect the youth of this country to start smiling because they can just walk into our portal. The portal will be open at the same time that the Vice President will be launching. And anybody at all who is interested, who owns a business, can go ahead and apply. Let me, on behalf of the CEO, the board, and the Sector Minister, say we are grateful to His Excellency, the President in waiting, for honoring the invitation this morning to launch this program. Thank you, and God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deputy CEO. Yadasepa. Abusia, Oya John the Baptist, Obepra Kwem, Edema Ajenkwano. Young Fensembo Asia, the young, dynamic, motivating Chief Executive Officer of YE. Mr. Kofi Ba Ajapong. Young Fensembo Asiano. Na Ansana CEO Ebeteki podium no ya nananom ewo ha na yama CEO bra na me master nananom edin no any omo titles no it is very necessary tani ebe ya me nko kanti di CEO the stage is yours dan fon sambo nsia no omo ho omo nyina nsanu adwuma nananom mesremo enya nim tiaguo udin ne beba mahu dwinim my hene prof akwaba proper introduction no ebeba
Ago, His Excellency, permission to start on the existing protocol. The last few days in the city has been exciting. It has been a good ride around every corner of town, hopping from one taxi to the other, from chop bar to chop bar, various food joints, taking time to interact with young boys at the washing bays, checking out the betting joints around, speaking to market women here and there, taking seats in the radio stations, restaurants to pubs, and rocking the live band at Taiko. Ladies and gentlemen, I am more convinced that Sunyani by far remains one of the well-structured and calm cities. My minister, a few days more here in your constituency wouldn't be bad at all. Ladies and gentlemen, my visits to these places were certainly not for fun. It was, like I have been doing throughout the year, feel at first hand the workload of our energetic young men and women, vis-a-vis what they take home as wages for their hard work. Though not too good as it is the case all over, it provided me with enough evidence and justification why the Business and Employment Assistance Program is highly relevant. As well, it fortified my belief that this program has come at the right time to deal with some of the issues. But what exactly is the Business and Employment Assistance Program? His Excellency, Mpanyinfoɔ, Nananom, Bonoman, the Business Assistance Program, Youth Employment Agency, Edeba. I just say, while we are washing bay, who are chop bar, who are nika, who are provision shop, crowd baby. And I say, we are what you market to a big crowd baby. Why is say, for Nipano Momboa, yang yebetiaka? Ago, why a business and employment support or assistance program in here? Mama Sanfa, example, Wemra. Say, you know, you mobile ya choba, you afiba choba. Uko buy a horse, uko pay juma. Obet you account 400 cities. Ya say, Obaya, why you say, who won't perform a person or boil and on boil my year or Jumano etum power. Fabika home, why you able to have 400 cities? No, I'm a busumi bia. Now I say, Uba Janshi Weswa, barbering shop will be like a friend of Las Vegas. No, someone in more. So, Uko page more barbering shop while Las Vegas and Franco's barbering shop. Or bet you are 600 cities. But why you say Las Vegas barbering shop? Yet you say, Fanny Penny be no more wow, but you have more 500 cities. Or more, or more boy where you know, but would the 100 cities at the count. 500 cities, no, why you bet you or more boy, or more year, Jumano. Mema Memo, Miniamo, His Excellency Nananum, Business and Employment Assistance Program away Diabano. Yes, I am Fahoni Ajuma, so we are Nikambo, now we are Ghana ni. Yes, say, there be a boy who Bassa me pay Jumaya, Fanny Pacrono. Why you say, who Fanny Pacrona was so many a babbow no way to Yaka. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the import of all this is not lost on us. The need for YEA to step in and salvage the growing unemployment situation as a result of the unavailability of funds by the private sector to hire and pay is indeed justified. This is why YEA says, employ, we will pay. Why is someone funny pa and no mama juma? You bet your mocha. Ladies and gentlemen, from a survey by the Ghana Statistical Service in 2020, 46% of firms indicated that they had to reduce employee wages during the thick of the COVID pandemic. This culminated to reduce standards of living for over 770,000 workers in the country. Another 41,952 employees were totally laid off as businesses struggled to sustain operations. Why a program we are a friend of business and employment assistance programming in all Ejumekuan Ketenkete you're from small and medium scale enterprises are your person your support to 10,000. Because I going to say a mebunu 20,000 and your bechama sa companies. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to sustain this initiative, the YEA will collaborate with relevant government agencies to streamline administrative processes, secure necessary approvals, and align with broader economic policies. We have also made arrangements with partner banks and financial institutions to facilitate timely disbursement of supply. Obia Bekase, why for a fanamunya sikay, Miniamo Nananom, His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, at Tuana Mutiano, and on a binding my why, now why Asadia Mamo. Miniamo Nipa Bebre Waha, Ebia Monte, why Yenka. It is also worth noting the tremendous interventions the Youth Employment Agency has made in reducing the rate of unemployment. In the last 1 year, His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Oba Community Police for or I from CPA, a big agent has said, why Afa Mako 15,000. Now 15,000. Nanano, where the Mesrama Bono for the womb, with your community police, 15,000, Bono region, Mudia womb, 845. Yaba community health workers program, no, I and the Ghana Health Service for a year, no, you're from which you almost Muhu or Mubiwa Hase. Mako 6,000. Now 6,000 Oba Bono has say Bono Regina or more has say 345. Nananum more Regina has say in China or BBI be you prison assistance the whole Ghana you have 1,500. But over Bono Regional, Omoha, 104. And yes, Edma Wenkuana, why a fee. His Excellency, why also recruited 4,000 workers for the cocoa rehabilitation program with Afarinek. We also gave financial support to 500 dressmakers and 40 large garment companies. October 18, Ewo Kumase, why ye boja kesiye, ese, semistress, tailors, nketinkitina, ewo bobo jua, uko cocoa board, okrana, tailors here you know, why ye, ebe so mase, akesiye, and ketwano, yabema bakubia, 18,570. His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, why ye ama OBS and nipa 500 throughout the country. Now, we no region so yeah, you man free. Uba Kizo fashion. Someone know. Kizo fashion. Oh no, lady no sunti. Yeah, man, a little over 92,000. What's that? Uba bro region here. IBM fashion. Awechira has say ya. Ono Sunyani. Uba second chance fashion. Ono Sunya why support nibi. Into companies and now say small and medium scale seamstresses. Any tailors are a work bono region. Sikaya chama Ghana tailors any seamstresses. Companies 500 you know bono region no most more this year for a work ahano almost any. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, currently the Youth Employment Agency is recruiting another 20,000 young people to be trained in 10 trade areas. We have carpentry, masonry, plumbing, hairdressing, beauty care, auto works, general electricals, POP. Now, why you say? I didn't think as your person be a tiling or be a POP. This is a factor go for. Giant mean training your promo Ghana ni amaninsia. I don't know why a training and crofua 6 months time they'll be certified by gov't and His Excellency, they will be able to do even more than what our Togolese people are doing. These successes are just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. We have an unbridled energy to do more, and we will definitely do more. On behalf of the Minister, the board, management, and staff of the agency, and our wonderful beneficiaries here, I would like to thank His Excellency, the President of his enormous support for this program, and the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, for gracing this occasion with his presence. His commitment to fighting youth unemployment and his continued support to the Youth Employment Agency cannot be underestimated. And sana medemanon sembe tujano. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel we inquiry yeno na yenuanwa na omoye adwuma wo tobu tuma tobu tin ye free ho no omo nyina why ebe form adwuma ma omo beye why district disability officers. His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Nanano, Manuel Madam say, why a business and employment assistance program? Yes, say, funny pa, yababo, I'm wet yaka. Yamishraina.
Mebacho Kofi Samboni so. Yemma, Yawafasia, Yananoma, or Boa no. I see a bomb pipa at the man on Tina Medica can say, yes, Smabanyan Safo, I am Swana Montente. Kofi Yamishao, pa. Honorable Williams, Kwasi Sebi, Ewoha, and they were a senior advisor at the office of the president. Ijuma Dainty and Owayan Temha, a former member of parliament, Ewodoma East. Now a deputy minister in charge of monitoring and evaluation. Christian Council, one tinani ewa yentem. Reverend Dr. Festus Yabua Chiama, Onwan Osaya Diocesan Bishop for Anglican Church. Mena nanom a wo yentem nana opon checheku aya nkobia hene ewo ni doma. Nana ajeni mboaten Wadumase Traditional Council. Sheikh Abdul Momun, a second deputy. Nana Kwaku Sabin, acting president, Sunyani Traditional Council. Nana Osaje for Ampem, Anye, Amwapon, Tabrakon, or Tosomi and San. Or no, and Nana Theatre Suwaji, Nana Kwaba. Menana Bofo Bene our Tosso and Nine Guinea my Henano or a former regional chair at the Regional House of Chiefs. Sanso and a lawyer Father Clement Amankwaya Boa, a chancellor at the Catholic Church, a Sunyani Diocese. Na Ujinamo at the man boss, a year Bishop, Right Reverend Matthew Kwesi Jemfi. Yeguso eko enim sani ameka ye no ano edin no ene empanyimfo a waye mu no ye de won abekire se de ofie wie de me ko eye ne board chairperson ho beautiful Reverend Mrs. Anita Kusi Boateng enso ede no remarks ebe man ene anopa yemfansembo enjiano na waje vice president scientific innovation and technological advancement in atum tiobano onye tete kwa ateseme nya paper ne kita no okita tablet unim se nche bia. I will not take the wind out of the sail of the vice president, but I know as educationists se nche obano ko school obe use tablet one child one tablet.
His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the Regional Minister, Honorable Justina Owusu-Banahene, the Employment and Labor Minister, Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa, Chiefs and Elders of Bono Region, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I am honored and privileged to stand before you today as the board chair of Youth Employment Agency to share with you the exciting and transformative initiative we have embarked upon, the Business Employment Assistance Program, or BEAP. In the face of the challenges posed by the unemployment, especially among our vibrant youth, the Business and Employment Assistance Program has been designed with a singular purpose: to support and revitalize small and medium-scale enterprises. This program aims to not only rehire laid-off employees, but also facilitate and hire of new talents while connecting businesses with dynamic resources available through the Youth Employment Agency's Job Center. One of the core components of Business and Employment Assistance Program is the provision of a monthly support grant of up to 500 Ghana cedis per employee. This financial injection is intended to alleviate some of the burdens faced by our businesses, allowing them to focus on growth and development. Moreover, we understand the importance of empowering our youth with right skills. Therefore, the Business Employment Assistance Program includes the provision of pre-employment and work readiness training to beneficiaries.
This training will enhance their skills and personal development, making them more competitive and better prepared for the job market. Recognizing the challenges businesses face in recruitment, the Business Employment Assistance Program will also provide recruitment assistance. This support will aid businesses connect with the right talent for their specific needs. Crucially, the Business and Employment Assistance Program is geared towards our youth, particularly those between the ages of 16 and 35, with a special emphasis on youth-led business. By targeting this demographic, we aim to create inclusive opportunities, ensure that no one is left behind in our pursuit of economic empowerment. As we launch this program, we also extend a warm invitation to young entrepreneurs to actively participate. The Business Employment Assistance Program is not just a support system. It's an invitation for our youth to take charge, to innovate, and to contribute to the sustainable development of our nation. The benefits of the Business and Employment Assistance Program are manifold. We anticipate a significant reduction in unemployment among our youth, as well as the enhancement of sustainability of small and medium-scale businesses. By fostering an environment that nurtures entrepreneurship and invests in the potential of our youth, we are laying the foundation for a prosperous and resilient future. In conclusion, I want to express my gratitude to His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the Regional Minister, Honorable Justina Owusu-Banahene, and my Employment and Labor Minister, Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa, for this unwavering support of this initiative. To the chiefs and elders of Bono region, thank you for your wisdom and guidance. Let us collectively embark on this journey to empower our youth, support our businesses, and build a brighter future for all. Together, we can make Business and Employment Assistance Program a resounding success and a beacon of hope for generations to come. Thank you very much.
But yada say, Yame Enshira, one him. But be a chrono time is of the essence. Tinyamani bi oha, yabebo no tofa kakra. Na monka me ho, na yemfa nidie ensembo. Enshia wo employment minister. Me employment minister. Ono aso ne enim se oba Sunyani was abato mpasua no so a. Ono na ye member of parliament e wo ho. Adwuma wa ye e wo ne constituency mu. Just a woman person obeka no kre. Ono e na wasan so ya abakosem a. Vice President, you know, sir, employment ministry obia nko ho ntwa 3 years. Or on the 7th year, mi wogidie nso se obekọ ne 8th year ama bi kura aka ho. Ti eno nko ano e ya ade ba ko a, you can't take it away from him. Oye nipa bia, ona mama hu se oye member of parliament at our brepa. Me ko ne fia no pa, unya no na na akasa. Nipa sanlai. Obia bepe emwa of a sort. For all these years, na bamu muda. Aya na manfo refi. Say the first 8 years in parliament, you know. Now, if you like, or you're an orphan in parliament, aya na manfo refi. Na since na ban you know, adwuma wa ye no. Just a one person obeka no kre. Please join me. Let's welcome Ignatius Bafo Awua. Ya Awua na me de friend no. Ya mana kwaba. Na ono so na du disem. Amfa emre yen. Enyuma ya bobo oboso nyina no. Na se na ehye. Enti Kofi aka say May for 20,000, may for 50 relations and pensions. It's simply known by a lot of people as Ministry of Employment. The Emmanuel Basa didn't say, any part of the Abesi or Mono, a Jumana or Moshe. Now, Niamusu say, labor relations crab a year Juma year pa. I was employed to decline and sana labor relations a year Juma. And sana Nipana year Juma we are original home and operations of Suai day. Abum. Eti say a pill, Yempel. I was a quite be a befaswa. Ghana near Brantier, Ghana near Babawa. What do Nimpani feel so I was a year Jumano? Ye pay a Juma a money. Mr. Vice President, at that, me inaugurated the current board of YE. Me catch almost say, at that beer, you better, at the better, you better say unemployment, a cosro, a Ghana, not just a man, you Madam Boche, I hope you still remember that. And I am happy, sir. The previous board, led by the hardworking Sami Awuku, and then the current board, led by Madam Kusi Boateng. Ebrebia womo ekoshia, omo de adwenia ema waye ekonkan ena eba. Eti bi pesa before sa kwanya we so, na womo a omo di waye anim efri bra me ba beye minister no, me da omo ase e wadwumadene a omo ye de aboa waye ene Ghana. Abusuafo ene dwumadi a ye die no e wo mo se waye omo nan so enesi die but no kura pay wo mo se e Ghana ban adwuma ne ye dey ye ye president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo na ni so ade hunu no bi na waye fo de ye dey e ye adwuma eti se wo ye choba ni wo ye printing press wo ye organizer adwuma bi a wo ye no se ena akwan anya aba ama wo fa nipa aka wadwuma no ho atre wadwuma no mu wabra enya wo na wafo ena de aba ha no eye the business employment assistance program na akasafo a edikan o mukasa ye nyina akyerɛkyerɛ mu sane a etie eya kwanya yenya masuya ye tama covid by ye hwehwemu ehu impact covid enya ewo businesses so many of them omo adwumayefo bebre omo ma omo kotena afie ebinum so ho ase nipa no se bio se 100 cities no oje a o se mintimi tua 100 cities bio metua 50 cities eno na omampanyini ehye ye se yenwenwene ho ni ehu kwan a ye de sa businesses no ebefa so a enipa a eye adwuma wo mu so ebenya adwuma aye anyame enchade why accept the responsibility to carry out this program. Said the Ecofit Ekayeno, this project alone, Equaco engaged 20,000 people, 20,000 young men and women of Ghana. And you don't know, this one is aiming at school leavers, Omodo and tertiary level, and a way aim at. Obi baby says na tertiary for those be na ye mawamo. Wa wutie budget statement of finance minister ready recently no. Omano at there this say why ye any an international company are also partnering doing a partnership. And no a year IT based. Enipa ye be employ one first year no kwano. We are going to employ 10,000 people, graduates. And also so will be scattered throughout the country. So most of our graduates will now find work to do. And the interesting aspect of it is that it will not only be a local-based work, you'll be sitting in Ghana and will be working for a company that has links in all parts of the world. And also so avenue aba nyame echadia entekura no so yebepa ho entuma. Ti abusuafo yedamase ene We are in Sunyani. Kofi Sunyani ni Kumasi yahina biti ni yoko. Well, I want to believe that the next time we go to Tamale, the next time we go to Bolga, the next time we go to Takrade, it will even be better than what we are seeing today. So the people of Sunyani, the people of Bruno, let's take advantage of what YEA is offering us and make sure that our people get an opportunity to work for themselves. Abu Safwa, Medinyame Dabunyina Asi. Nyamisra Yenina. Medamasi.
Nyame Ensha Yenina, when somebody show. The employment minister say, and a Ghanaian graduate, Ebet Ghana, now why Juma, our company, or what things, or outside the shores of the jurisdiction of this country. Zimbabwe, Timibo, Yenani. Obano and Mitifie, no Yajuma were brutally, not hard currencies, and an ordeal. A patrol, baby, a dream. This is the moment. A brass was said, the India, the next president of the republic, the current vice president of the republic, Owe Muno, a brass society, you know. Yamfa Dede, any Amamrasa, any Ahobasium, Emma, the vice president of the republic, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Kwawa. Now, Sani Amidi Kakayano. Opo bi o wa hobrasie pa na onimde untimi nkana onyi vice president emfri.
Thank you very much, Medase. The regional minister, Juliana Usu Banahini, the Minister for Employment, Labor Relations and Pensions, Ignatius Bawumia, the board chair of the Youth Employment Agency, Mrs. Anita Kusi-Boateng, Reverend, the CEO of the Youth Employment Agency, Kofi Japan, other CEOs here present, the national chairman of the MPP, Stephen Ayesu in team, former General Secretary, Kwabnaje Ejapong, our Deputy CEO, Alhaji Ibrahim Bashiru, the Vice Chancellors, clergy, distinguished Nananom, MMDCs, our members of Parliament here present, members of the business community, distinguished invited guests, friends from the lead media, ladies and gentlemen, I am most privileged and most honored to be part of this major launch this morning of the YEA's Business and Employment Assistance Program. This program is a testament to our government's focus on job creation since we came into office. You will all remember that at the time we came into office, unemployment was a real major problem. We even had the Graduate Unemployment Association at that time. So our focus over these last 7 years has been to look at different ways to recruit more people, both by the private sector and the public sector. What I can say in all humility and with all the hard data is that what the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has been able to do in terms of recruiting people in this economy, both by the public sector and the private sector, has not been done by any other government since the independence of this country. We have recruited in the public sector and the private sector a total of 2.1 million people in the last 7 years. This is hard data. 2.1 million people, 975,000 by the private sector, and 1.2 million by the public sector. No government in the Fourth Republic or in the history of this country has been able to recruit that number of people. This cannot be challenged. So our focus on employment is very, very much on course, and we are making progress. However, we still have a large amount of youth unemployment. That is the reality we face, because in Ghana, our population is about 31 million. And if you look at the demographics of this population, you will see that 73% of the population is below 35 years old. That is close to 23 million people out of the 31 million are youth. So when we are talking about 73% below 35 years old, you know that we have a big job to create more and more opportunities for the youth. So even though we have created 2.1 million, or we have recruited 2.1 million people into jobs, both by the public and the private sector, the work is not yet done. We have to do more, because there is still a large amount of people in need of employment. But at least we can tell you that since we came into office, we have done more than any other government in the history of this country as far as the recruitment of people into jobs. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, asema amaka esisi ane saying, say, ye here say, Ghana, ye 31 million, 70%, so ye mamuno. Ye here say, ye be create jobs, but Nana Akufo-Addo aba ye ba 7 years ni ya fani page mamu both private and public sector 2.1 million. Abayin biya nye ntimin ye say tadi ida. But memunu still ye doso, still ye here say ye benya ejuma aye, and that is why the Youth Employment Agency is very important in coming up with different modules so that we can get more opportunities for employment. 4 years ago, I was honored to be the guest of honor for the launch of the Youth Employment Agency's Job Center, which is an initiative that sought to connect job seekers and employment through an online platform. 4 years down the line, I have a similar singular honor of playing a part in the launch of the YEA's Business and Employment Assistance Program. This is a testament to the YEA's commitment to the cause of providing sustainable employment for the Ghanaian youth. At this stage, I would like to thank the board chair and the board members and the CEO and deputy CEO for the excellent job that you have done. I think Kofi Ajapong deserves a huge round of applause. He and his team have really come up with this very innovative model that we are launching today. Mesi Kofi Ajapong ne nipa omoye ejuma board chairman ne members a omoye ejuma wa YEA no sa nhihye a omodiwe tutwa no business and employment assistance program a omobeboa businesses a na omofa nipa na omotua ka ama businesses no sa nhihye no sonko pa waye ade mbon samba no. The YEA has over the years implemented several initiatives as part of efforts to mitigate the youth employment menace. So far, 21,000 youth have collectively been engaged under the Community Police Assistance and Community Health Workers module. Another 2,000 youth have been engaged under the Youth in ICT module in collaboration with the Ghana Digital Centers. A partnership with the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program has resulted in the training of 15,000 Ghanaian youth in business skills, corporate compliances, and financial sustainability practices. Another partnership with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture will engage 20,000 youth under Phase 2 of the Planting for Food and Jobs program. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, additionally, the agency has collaborated with the gov't service and the Ghana Energy Commission to train 20,000 artisans as plumbers, tilers, masons, beauticians, fabricators, glazing workers, carpenters, and electricians. 20,000 artisans will be trained, and the beneficiaries under this module will be duly certified after the training and provided with the requisite tools and equipment to set up enterprises of their own. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in 2019, the World Bank identified Ghana as one of the fastest growing economies of the world. However, we entered in 2020 with high hopes and a committed effort to build on the successes of 2019. We were, however, unfortunately hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, and the business sector was particularly affected by the pandemic. Closure of businesses during the partial and total lockdown posed liquidity challenges for some businesses and subsequently led to employers laying off staff or having to reduce staff salaries in a bid to keep businesses afloat. Government initiatives such as the Coronavirus Alleviation Program Business Support Scheme, the CAP-BAS, and the COVID-19 Alleviation and Revitalization of Enterprises Support, the Ghana Cares Program, have provided financial support in the form of grants and soft loans to Ghanaian businesses to help them mitigate the challenges of COVID-19. Despite these initiatives, some businesses have still not recovered and therefore will need available assistance to help them back on their feet. Really, the demographic that is mostly affected by this phenomenon are the youth, especially new entrants onto the job market, who have to contend with rising costs of living and wages, which do not correspond to the cost of living. A shared desire to assist both businesses and employees birthed the Youth Employment Agency's Business Employment Assistance Program. This initiative seeks to assist employers re-employ laid off workers, and retain existing employees by providing a maximum of 500 Ghana cedis per employee as salary support. This is really an innovative program. Thank you very, very much. We are helping the employees who are looking for the jobs and the employers who need people to work but are facing higher costs. So you help them with their salaries, you lower their costs, they hire the people, people get work, and we reduce unemployment. Ladies and gentlemen, over the next year, an estimated 10,000 medium and small-scale enterprises across various sectors are set to benefit from this program. Additionally, 20,000 Ghanaian youth will benefit from the implementation of this initiative. This is really big. 20,000 people will get employment from this initiative. I'm particularly excited about the relief this initiative will provide to the Ghanaian youth. The youth of this country are our greatest resource. It is our collective duty to ensure that they are well positioned to make significant contributions to the economic development of our dear nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government has implemented several youth-focused initiatives, specifically seeking to address the challenges faced by the Ghanaian youth. The Youth Start program, one of such government initiatives, was successfully piloted, and I launched it just a couple of weeks ago. And this initiative will help, entrepreneurs with grants as well as skills training. And we provided 2023, this year, government has provided 100 million Ghana cedis in grants for the Youth Start entrepreneurs. And many beneficiaries, including from the Bono region, will take part in this. So government is looking at more and more ways to support businesses and to create jobs. To my brothers and sisters in the business community, this government is very much aware of your complaints and concerns. We have heard your complaints about the hurdles you face, and you can rest assured that our government is committed to creating a favorable business environment for existing and emerging businesses. I commend once again the board and management of the Youth Employment Agency for their unwavering commitment and dedication to fulfilling their mandate towards the Ghanaian youth. I urge businesses to take advantage of this initiative and all government initiatives as we collectively strive to create favorable business environment so greatly. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that having heard the initiative of the Business Employment Assistance Program, along with all the other initiatives and the jobs trying to help 10,000 small and medium-scale enterprises, 20,000 beneficiaries. This is massive. You will agree with me, you take this, you take the Youth Start program, you take the 2.1 million jobs we've already created in the last 7 years. All of you will agree with me that no government in recent history, or even since independence, has done more in job creation than the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. No government. So if somebody wants to tell you that they can do better, ask them what did they do when they were in office. Thank you very much. God bless you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. So, I want to officially declare the Business Employment Assistance Program of the YEA formally launched. God bless us all.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Okay, that is the Vice President of the Republic. And yetie no. Na onim sa okay, I go for my Adamase. Adamase na mo transe ede ama Adamase pa. That is the Vice President of the Republic. Mama Moresum Fise or known as say or the leader of the New Patriotic Party or no and or the flag bearer. But the name Yamayam and Yosem Ewaha, Tina Yankam and Yosemino, Mabunua, Ghana Mabunua, ye per Jumama on Wasem and Yeka. Vice President to say, me minia, me wafasye, wo ba, a mumma 2.1 million. And I day or my ibu a share one sano. Wamon wajuma. No jitum say Ghana your population no a yet 30 plus million no. Or how much chichemu do a song back a mabunu to a far at on a hoso or ne bafo wanum and you could fear Japan say Nkwadani nyinaa on be your moho so be nya adwuma ye ne kasa ne nyinaa no etofa aboro no menim say esefata say signing sembobio e ma the Vice President of the Republic say wagye atum say even though so mama adwuma no adwuma ne bi wo ho aka ye be sign so aye empanyifo pii ne wo ha me wodin bebre wo ha o se nka mebo ebre eye atia me se me modin a me sere wada enya nimtiabuo na bafo awu ne kofie Japan say omo video bi wo ha e wo se ye hwe se si a Vice President abie kwan ne de yetimi no video no ma ne yeye media why krado a e den e na wode man sound please. Sound please.
Understand the scope of this program. This project delves into the transformative impact of this groundbreaking initiative.
Because of said na
In a world driven by innovation and entrepreneurship, the Business and Employment Support Program emerges as a beacon of hope, fostering growth and opportunities for aspiring stakeholders who understand the scope of this program. This project delves into the transformative impact of this groundbreaking initiative.
Because of said na adwuma no akatu asem nti na yentimi employ nipa bebre especially to say me company say no adwuma said be betu nipa ka no na yentimi but ne awaye mu de abai be boa ya ma yentimi afa youth ne bi aba na said mo yesa mo be boa ti o mo ka no ya employ bi aka ho nti yeda mo ase ya mo de aba no ya me shrabo.
Alexander Kingsford, that is my name. I am the board chairman for Yales Group of Companies. I think, as a matter of fact, the COVID has really run down our businesses, especially those of us in hospitality and in finance. It has really run down our companies. I see this very program to be one of the best intervention to get us back on roots, to get us back on business, to have our businesses expanded.
Post-COVID-19 economic recovery challenges has resulted in businesses being unable to recover from the fallouts of the pandemic, and most of our young brothers and sisters still not back in employment. As a response to these challenges, the Youth Employment Agency has designed and will be implementing the Business and Employment Assistance Program. The program has been designed to help businesses, particularly micro, small, and medium enterprises, to recover from the shocks of the pandemic by providing up to 500 Ghana cedis salary support per one employee in a month.
In fact, this is a good initiative from the government. It is one of the things that is even long in coming, because it's one of the things that would help us augment our employment issues and also handle some of the challenges we have.
I would say that this initiative from YEA is something that is actually going to help MSMEs like my organization, because I believe that for MSME sustainability, support as this that is coming from YEA is a good thing.
Minim say ebe bua kese ama yenuanom a sabi onni adwuma ye no na owo so yehunu se obesua bibi no abo mo matumi atupo mo matim po abem.
The level of unemployment is really going to reduce drastically. We have over 133 pharmacists alone in Ashanti region. So if we have each of these 133 pharmacists employing 2 pharmacists each, you can imagine the number of pharmacists that can be employed in the space of over 1 year. And I think I endorse this opportunity because it's really a good initiative for we, the youth, who are already giving up. At least I'm not living here with a frown on my face, but with a smile on my face.
Epacho, why if essay? Would you say unim? Emaba wamrantie bi ewo baby a omo pe adwuma ya fa wo mo ewo adwuma mu. Wo fa omo wo adwuma mu a why if ni beti omo ka. Eti omo ye adwuma aboa ma wo adwuma ekoso no. Na Ghana so ekonanim because why if na eti omo ka ebe sizi unemployment nti eno nso ebeboa ti wonim gofo bia wo bia no mo tete wo kwa fa wo mo na kire wo mo adwuma fa wo mo na wo mo nya adwuma ma why yefo ebetu omo ka.
Yes, it may not have only happened in Ghana. Yes, I know India has the same similar. I know Mexico have the same thing. South Africa has the same thing. But this is the time for Ghana. And I want to say that to every young person doing business in Ghana, this YEA program is for you. All you need to do is that you hire and YEA pays for you. By the end of the program, we hope to have impacted 10,000 businesses and created 20,000 more jobs across the country. So if you are a business or a job seeker, kindly visit the YEA website on www.yea.gov.gh or visit a YEA office close to you. Business and Employment Assistance Program, we say just employ for growth. The agenda for jobs is on. Let's help build a great Ghana together.
Now, on my crown Ghana, it's me a fan and to my pa Afria. Why you say, what dear for Nipa Juma, now or no, Untiaka and far amount. But you for Mr. Mother, Nimaku, ya, edit this way. More raps in and 10 times so and Twame, I was so has here. Ghana Employers Association, Ghana Startup Network, Association of Small Scale Industries, Ghana Chamber of Commerce, Ghana European Center, GIZ, and Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs. Now, more banning now among yourselves, more you lead about or be my 2 minutes remarks. Now, more marketing and more bonichidom because of time. Now, may Kaiser or Hana, a regional executive at the New Patriotic Party, DCE, and now your MCE, or your parliamentary candidate, and now your aspirant, especially in the orphan constituencies no omoye no na anu adai no munyina edan no and our office na wo mesanifa no regional chairman and regional secretary chairman Kwame Bafo Abonye and Kofi Ofosu Boateng respectively so mu hia mu sesia vice president mani musupe na monso maba office no a wo menifa ha no na ne ho bia e de amambajo who is doing the good.
I'm George Nyakon Abuajiata, Area Manager for Ghana Employers Association, Northern Sector. His Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Sector Minister, Ignatius Bafo, who is a friend of GA, and most of the time he's around every program that GA embarks upon. The Regional Minister, CEO of YEA, distinguished personalities, Nananum, other stakeholders. We are privileged to be part of this program. And in Ghana today, if you want to be a successful businessman, or if you want to do a successful business, then you need support and a voice that will facilitate improvement in the environment of doing business. To be able to do good business, you need to belong to a membership network that will influence policy by advocating and lobbying for your business to succeed. You need to have access to relevant knowledge sources that will improve your business. You need to have access to best in skills development and training. This network is the Ghana Employers Association, the preferred center of excellence of industrial relations services, HR management practices, advocacy of employers' interest. GA is Ghana's largest, most influential and best known employers organization, working through over 20 plus interest groups. We lead, we shape, and we promote business conditions to drive economic growth and secure prosperity across the country. We would all like to thank YEA for this initiative. Ghana Employers Association and other stakeholders believe that this initiative will bring out a lot of employers into the system, and job creation will be enhanced, and then we will have more employers joining the other business associations to be able to skill up their performances and then lead the country to prosperity. We thank you. We first thank the Vice President for this initiative, and then the Sector Minister for all this wonderful initiative that has been brought to bear. We believe that it will help the youth and will lead the youth, will take the youth out of the street, out of these social menaces, and then work for the betterment of the country.